Okay, so I don't know whether we are streaming or not. Things say they are. So let's go over to live and see. Sounds like we are live out in my living room. So finally, we seem to have gotten things working today. Yay! How do you like my nice desk? Okay, so we'll just continue on with getting the pages from the Joe King, old Joe King one done. Now that we've actually live, we will share this wonderful, wonderful thing out. Started a bit late, maybe we'll go a bit later. Copy that link, put it in. What's up, Malice? Sorry. Hey, you can try and listen to both. Might be hard. Okay, there we go. There's a link to this thing. We're just going to share this out a few places. On Zipalars. We need to parlay. And then we need to make up our minds. Now, I am now able to live stream over on Odyssey. So probably as of Monday, I'm going to be doing probably a midday stream there. And by midday, I mean probably an hour or two after high noon. I'm going to go stream there for an hour or two. Maybe an hour at first while building up an audience. My verses of the day get put over there automatically. So I just want to try and attract some more people. Oh. Okay. Good people? Who good people? Remember to watch. Every verse of the day is not everybody's thing, and I can get that. Although there is, though some might not realize that there's a lot of wisdom in the Bible, or good sayings, or however you want to put it. I do know, especially you'll find a lot of stuff in Proverbs and also yeah, you got the error. I know exactly how that error occurred too, Pastry. If you notice, okay, let's see. what I did was I put 12 instead of 21. In other words, I accidentally reversed the 21 into a 12. I typed my 1 before my 2 accidentally. I should have typed my 2 and then my 1. But it was great of you to catch. And unfortunately, it was a very simple, easy mistake to make. Anybody could make it. You were lucky it was not me. Oh, I don't think John would be that petty. My phone screen is glitching, so I have to use my tablet to avoid accidentally banning someone, says Joshua. Yeah, Joshua doesn't want to get his wrench taken away. There's a smart boy. We mostly have for all average. At the moment, there are some people that don't. Not liking this. It was good. You could say I'm a boy genius. I'm not really sure whether we could say you're a boy genius just for not wanting to time somebody out, not wanting to get your wrench taken away. I'm not sure whether that would really meet the criteria of genius, boy, man, or otherwise. I will put longer pauses. Well, I think what you should have done, Rebellious, is you should have probably made it a two-parter. Leave some suspense and of some sort for the to get people, like come back. I would have thought. I don't know where it was, but I thought it would have been a good place to do it offhand. I'd have to rewatch. I didn't want my buddy to get hated though. Yeah, but I think no matter which way you do it, that could happen, Rebellious. Because no matter what you say, the person strapped you to the wall, wouldn't let you go to the washroom, and it wasn't because of them that you got away. Somehow you got yourself out of the shackles. Let's do this and we're so sweet. I put a disclaimer at the end. Ooh, why would you do that to your buddy? Yeah, everybody knows it's just a gag, a setup, or whatever. I don't think you would have had to worry about it really. Joshua, a two-parter. What is this? A third movie in the blockbuster franchise? No, it's a TV series. Cliffhangers from one episode to the next. Tune in next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. I guess in this case it would be same pastries channel, same pastry. Well, I don't think we can say same pastry time because there's no set time for the pastry stuff. Well, the diabolical. There normally is. Oh, you normally have a disclaimer at the end? Same diabolical channel, same diabolical time. Oh, there is normally a time. But Batman show even... Did the Batman show even have cliffhanger endings? Yeah! All the time! And by the Batman show that I'm referring to, I'm talking about the Adam West one. Which may not be argued good by me, but probably by some others, the best Batman series ever. I will not have most episodes connected. Yeah, I know not most episodes, but hey, once in a while can't hurt. again, it's another way. Obviously, you can do what you want, Pacer. You know, I'm only making possible mere suggestions. You know, not trying to force my way. People would only say that because I don't understand you. But it is a way to start to get people invested in the universe too. I'm thinking of connections that I'll make with some stories. And there's the thing too. With your videos being short, that's why I think you need to make some connections. Make them connected a fair bit. That way, it adds more of a story element. But like I said, it's up to you what you do. Or because they're so old that they don't know what good cinema looks like. Okay, so I think we got this page done. I might add some background into these two panels. I gotta erase this line in post. And I gotta put a bunch of crap on this and here. I'm working on a really long video that takes more than 3,000 frames, so we're trying to connect the animations in iMovie. It keeps people coming back. Yeah. Some ways to think of it, what you might want to try and do, maybe on a smaller scale. Have you ever seen any of the cereals from like the 1940s, 30s pastry? I, I probably don't think you have, but I'm asking anyways. Nice one. Thanks, pastry. Because those things they were put in movie theaters, or what we would consider movie theaters, and they were approximately 15-20 minutes long, and people would have to come back every week to see more of the story. Now, obviously, you probably can only do like a minute or 30 seconds to a minute a week, but if you did that for a year, you'd probably have a nice big story. 52 weeks. because I must admit I was expecting something a little bit longer. I didn't realize it was going to be one of the animation shorts. Why are you trying to change Pastry's content? She should maintain her artistic vision no matter what. I agree. And I'm only suggesting stuff. If she wants to take it, fine. If she doesn't, fine. I would never try to force my stuff on her, nor could I. Okay, what's this? The odds won out. This is this channel's style is my goal, but with my own stuff. I'll take a look at it later. It's sort of hard to do when I'm trying to do stuff, but yeah, I think I've seen something similar. Want to turn that down a little, Mom? Hopefully you can hear me. I don't think she did. What comic is this page for? This is page 2 in my Joe King Canadian Shield crossover delivering a pizza. It's 3 pages in total. Once I have the pro software, I'm making my stuff way longer. Oh, that's good. Yeah, and that pro stuff costs some money. Evan, where's my Buckler book? You'll have to ask John about that, Evan. I have yet to get it either. It's over at Dylan Trust. Oh, see, Rebellious, he asked because his Buckler book's coming to me first, and then I've got to send it to him with the Canadian Shield. Oh, Evan. Crap. Are you still here, Evan? Or are you just teasing thing? The coloring book has come out. Did you want one of these with your, when I send stuff to you? And Joker Hugh says, yo! Yo, 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 what then? We think Hotep. We don't know whether it is Evan Hotep. It doesn't say Hotep. It could be a different Evan. But then again, he is asking about his Buckler book. And I did say yesterday, although he probably left almost as soon as he came in and said it, that I need his address too when it comes. I know I have his address somewhere, but I have no idea where. Because I have sent stuff to him in the past. You know what? Those feet are way too big. But you know what? I'm going to keep them the same size. When I bring this into Clip Studio to do some minor alterations, I'm going to take the shield and blow them up. And by blow them up, I just mean make them bigger. Not make them become all sorts of little pieces. Nice Viking. Okay, I have. Oh, Viking, probably. Yeah, he's Viking, but not Viking. Shield. And, let's see. In Snowdrift number 1, there's a spot where some goons come into her place of work. And everybody wanted me to do something with this guy, although I don't think that's quite the look, but we'll work with it. Let me see if I can get my Clip Studio right there. I'm actually working on actually commenting on your comment. Cool. Canadian shield inflation. Yeah. Which comic, Rebellious? Because were you able to get it? Have you bought it yet? I don't think you bought it, did you? How can you comment on it without reading it? I didn't. Oh, but as you are working on it. Oh, you do know the first issue is out to buy for like $5 digitally. You PayPal or whatever the page you are drawing. Oh. On the page you are drawing. Okay. So what are you gonna do? Download. It's Exhale here today. It's chill here today. It is still early though. We got another hour. And like I said, if you want to catch some other stuff, starting Monday over on Odyssey, I'm probably gonna do an hour or two over there. Oh yeah, Pacey, since you're here. I have to apologize for the other night on After Dark. I think it was After Dark when you got sent over to Scott. Scott used to be a little bit more with it. He did art on a fairly regular basis. He was on my channel a lot, sort of as a co-host, sort of like Metal. Before Metal started coming on a regular basis. But all of a sudden, he stopped coming on and then went off the deep end mentally and became very paranoid, conspiracy theorist, and all that. And most people around on my channel knew who he was, so I just said he was streaming and put his link in. So I'm sorry that I never even thought about you going over there and getting. Scott's a nice guy and all, don't get me wrong, at the same time, it's just that he's, like I said, got a little off the deep end. Frankly, I don't even think it's off the deep end. Somehow I think he's been taken by a helicopter and dropped in the middle of the ocean. Yes, he has become very odd. Let's see. And I didn't want to be not mean and say anything really in this chat, you know. So, like I said, he's a good guy. He's just a bit delusional, in my opinion. Yeah, I have a higher sub count, no problem. Let's see. So yeah, this Viking guy here, guy that's going to attack him to try and get some pizza, is based on this guy right here. We have him there, 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 there. Maybe he has a few different hats with horns. They'll have a bit of a different look. Uh, he's attacking him to get the pizza. Is that the Joe King character? No. Joe King is delivering the pizza. This guy comes out, he sees, Joe King with the pizza and the shield. I'm not sure whether um, he knows who the shield is exactly. And he's like, "Ooh, pizza!" And he starts firing the gun, take them out. That way he can get the pizza. Well, the shield jumps in front of Joe King, so no bullets hit him. Bullets bounce off the shield. The shield rushes over to him, and you'll see what happens on the next page to him. When I get there. Metal is chill. Yeah, he is. Rubba dabba doo, Scooby Dooby Doo. And believe it or not, Rebellious, Dillert's a good guy too. Sometimes he just gets in his head an idea and thinks somebody should do something. So what's funny about this comic? What did you come up with after hearing all of our hilarious suggestions? Well, I'm not saying whether it's super funny or not. It's probably not super funny. The basic concept is the pizza joint or Snowdrift is the pizza joint is getting one of the Holy Warriors to escort Joe King to deliver a pizza. Or maybe this Holy Warriors are getting the pizza delivered and they just want it to look like, the Canadian Shield is escorting Joe King with the pizza. But anyways, it's supposed to be some sort of these little hijinks happen, and although there's only 3 pages, so you can't have a lot of hijinks. But basically, the end up surprise is Canadian Shield is escorting this guy to pizza to his own birthday party. I had one set of dialogue before I decided on it being the Shield's birthday party, so I might have to change the dialogue. You YouTubers are always cute on their first stream for some reason. I don't think I was that cute on my first live stream. Can you give us a taste of some of the hilarious dialogue? The metal though, he was fumbling around. Oh, let's see. I'm not sure whether I'd say hilarious, humorous dialogue. Let's see, do I have... Yeah, I think I have it all on. Give me a sec. Okay, so this was the original script. This stuff might be changed, the first 2 or 3 panels for dialogue. Snowdrift. I said sitting, but I'm going to have her standing. An advanced-looking chair, a huge in front computer screen with some Joe King character on it. Well, it's just having their pizza logo, pizza delivery company logo on because they just have a rotary phone. Caption, somewhere in the near future, Snowdrift Yes, I get what you want us to do. Rick, your art was featured on John Malin's channel. Yeah, I saw in the coloring book. He opened it to mine and Metal's page. Okay, later, Reb. Oh. Well, Metals was right next to mine, but you could see Metals as well. And his name for a second. Yep, I'm just watching it. I'm just now watching it. Yeah, I watched. I didn't watch the whole mail-in thing, but I did watch a little bit of it. So yeah, so yes, I get what you want us to do, but it's not what we really do. Screen. I know, and normally we wouldn't do it ourselves, but we have been told it's very important. Snowdrift. Okay, one of our team will escort you to the destination. Panel 2. Snowdrift sitting in the advanced chair. Well, we do have her sitting now. Looking at a huge computer screen with Canadian Shield on. You see there. And she's saying, "Hey, Canadian Shield, I got a job for you to do." He's like, "Okay, what is it?" "You are to escort some blue furry guy to deliver a parcel." Obviously, between this panel and this panel, she got more information. So we still have, the conversation going on between them two. Can you show some blue furry guy? Snowdrift, yeah, it kind of looks like Supergirl from Sesame Street without the helmet. Canadian Shield, okay, I've seen that show. Canadian Shield waiting around, standing waiting around. Joe King flying down holding pizzas. All Joe King's powers are flight. So then we have page 2. Canadian Shield. So where to? Joe King says just up the street. Panel 2 is some guy in a horn beanie cap comes out with guns of a building nearby. Why would what? N-word says, "Hey, homie." We get a close up of his face. I didn't say that, but that's what I decided. Beanie guy says, "Hey, look, I'm gonna get myself a free pizza, or free pizzas." Beanie guy starts firing his gun. Canadian Shield jumps in front of Joe King, bullets bouncing off of Canadian Shield. Canadian Shield speeding over to Beanie guy. Why would Canadian Shield know what Sesame Street is? Well, you got to realize at this point, Joshua, that the Shield has been around for probably at least a year and a half by now. So he probably has caught up, and since the Warriors are formed, he's probably caught up on some of culture over the last 100 years. Almost a Captain America type thing. But you're not going to actually have seen that, or maybe you do in the comics, I don't know. So it's set somewhere in the near future, probably 2, maybe 3 years into the Crossverse. Now, I didn't put any dialogue here for panel 3, but I could easily do it. Being a guy hanging by a lamppost with a twisted up gun. Canadian show Joe King walking into building. They walk into a darkened room with only a light coming from the open door behind them. Lights are suddenly come on for panel 4. And you see a bunch of people and the crowd says, "Happy birthday, Canadian Shield." The Canadian Shield keeps looking in garbage cans for the people. No, I'm sure somebody would have explained to him that's not real. Edward Joshua, and hello, Eagle. Will Joe King eat the shield? No. Also, partially full bottles of whiskey. Will the monster drag him into the trash can? And that's basically the end. Hey, Happy Jam. Jam, how are you? Depends on the kind of mood he's in. Where is my... Oh. I gotta say, Rick, don't quit your YouTube career, your YouTube job for stand-up comedy career, unless you want to end up like the joke. Well, unfortunately, I know this is nowhere near funny. But unfortunately, I only had so much to work with. I was a bit forced to use a character that I didn't want to use for this thing. To me, just trying to set it up for the shield, helping deliver pizzas or getting a pizza delivered. So, anybody watch Drawn and Quartered last night? Here, John was on it. Did he win? If you know. John was on D&Q Ultimate Edition. I sent Booster a death threat. I watched D&Q Fan Edition, yeah. Though though the draw through the draw along. Yeah, well, the reason I know my mom happened to catch a little bit of it. I guess it came up on her feed. She saw John on it. Tank was on it too. I know that because it was on Tank's stream a bit before he went over there. And what did you do to send Booster a death threat? Erodimus Flask was cheated out of a victory. but it was an April Fool's joke, so it's okay. Why am I always last to know about these things? Heck, I only found out this morning. I was actually sleeping during it. I traced a meme clown and added, "I will kill you, Booster." Just kidding, not a loud text. Oh, I know why, because I was live streaming at the time and nobody showed up. Oh yeah, I go and do no show and everybody decides to stream for it during my time. Take it. I gave everybody a little bit of a heads up. Although I don't think Metal got it in time because he said he was waiting around for me to send the link. I'm back for a few. If by everybody you mean me, then yes. The funny thing is, you gotta have some real haters when you make a short little video just saying that you're not going to be streaming that night, and people actually put a dislike on it. So yeah, like I was saying, for those that did not hear yet, starting next week, sometime mid-afternoon, an hour or two after high noon is over, I'm gonna start doing some stuff on Odyssey, just on Odyssey by itself. So it was like a normal stream, gotcha. Yeah. But I don't know what I'm gonna do there. I'm thinking just at first some digital coloring of some Marvel DC stuff that I got. Losers and haters with no lives dislike all your videos. Sad, says Joshua. Yeah, hatred has great taste and less calories. Says Bullet. Okay, I'll be right back, folks. I need to use the facilities at hand. Oh, Marsupial, are you still here? I tried to ask you something the other day, but you had left. This one need to get choking. No, you're not here. Okay. Is it alright if I wait a few extra days to send out your coloring book? I want to just try and wait till George gets me your figurine and put it in the same package. Although I'm not sure exactly how long that's going to be. He's trying to get a better print of it or whatever. I didn't know what you were calling him, but yes, that is Barry. John. Barry is about to attack the Canadian Shield and Joe King with a gun to get some free pizza. It does not go well for Barry. Rick is telling us about his unfunny comic with how unfunny his comic will be. Well, Canadian Shield looks short. Yeah, maybe should I make Joe King smaller? I don't know. Joe King is 5'5", so I might have Joe King a little bit too big here. He will be redrawing him in though. Um, is this the Joe King thing? Yes. Canadian Shield is 15 boxes high. That is canon. No. And that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. And I think he'd be a lot taller than 15. Thin crust or pan? I don't know. Joe King is stronger than the Shield. It's canon. No, Joe King has no super strength. Rick can show us in the first issue of the Canadian Shield. So the tree up into space. All Joe King has, according to George, is flight. All Joe King aside, says Metal. Haha. Cool. That was wonderful. Model. I think I might have to make Joe King smaller. Do you have the first issue with an arm's length, Rick? Yeah. Well, not quite arm's length, but I was hoping for a greater commentary on that scene. And hello, Mallet. I have it within two, probably more like 3 arms length. It's too far away for Rick to care. What is the Q conspiracy? Is that the Q conspiracy guy? Who is the Q conspiracy guy? Well, I guess that answers that since I don't know who it is. I guess it's not him. I'm having fillet of fish for lunches. For lunches? You're having more than one lunch? Do you like fish sticks? Not really. They're too fishy. He meant Lunchables, Rick. Oh. But I thought fillet of fish was a sandwich from McDee's. They're too sticky. Not sticky, fishy. Uh, Is eating fish on Friday strictly a Catholic thing, or do other denominations do it? Protestants don't, at least not. I'd say any that I know of. Probably a Catholic thing, says Josh. So, seems like a fish enthusiast thing. And my mom says, not really. Okay, so we don't really have any. So, okay then, is that what your mom sounds like? I had no idea. No. No, what me mother sounds like. I'm just weird. And I make everyone sound weird. I even make myself sound loud. Well, good catching up later, says John. Who can swim faster, a Canadian Shield or a white sturgeon? Well, I don't know how fast a white sturgeon can swim, but I'm betting since the Canadian Shield can go pretty fast running, he's going to be able to beat a white sturgeon. Can the shield can run on water? Well, technically, probably. You can't walk on water, though. Although you could walk just above the surface of the water. But just because he'd be fast enough not to sink, that's why he'd be able to run. He probably can't swim faster than a muskie, though. Again, I don't know how fast most of these fish swim, but I'm pretty sure he can swim faster than probably all of them. Because all he's got to do is use his super speed that he would have on land, that the suit gives him, or in the air. Why wouldn't he walk on water if he? Why couldn't he walk on water if he can fly? Well, technically, he would. If he is, he's not really. If he's flying, he's not walking on the water. He's flying. It would just appear as though that he might be walking on the water. Because if he walked out into it without trying to fly, he'd just go down into it. He'd go into it. Uh, if he can only fly over, is he only able to fly over solid surfaces? You mean like the ground? I'm sure he could dig into the ground. He can fly way above the ground, too, obviously. And he could probably dig into the Earth at probably fairly decent speed. Okay, so we're going to have to finish up this one, obviously. Got to get ourselves some guns. Still no commentary on the tracing. What is there to say on the tracing except he takes a tree and throws it into space as if it were a twig? Isn't that technically isn't what's his name doing commentary on it to begin with, Bullet? I guess it's not creator commentary, but I was referencing the bird, your FFDND bird rules. Oh, your Final Fantasy. Yeah, well, he, Manly Cougar in that has angel's wings, which allow him to float. I do not make up the mechanics of how they work. Final Fantasy does, or Metal? Why does he do it? Was he thinking? What were you thinking? Well, technically I didn't write that. I just didn't take it away. My buddy Chris wrote it. And I thought it was a good way to show his strength. What was he thinking? Not much. He was just acting on impulse for some reason. But no, he was not angry. Why didn't you rewrite it if it's your universe with your artistic vision? I could have. I just didn't see a need. It was a way to have his strength shown. And I couldn't think of anything else. It didn't seem like there was a need to, like where I rewrote him using train tracks to find the way south. There's no train tracks up in that area, so it doesn't make sense. So I had to find another way. Where I wrote where somebody was stealing a tractor up in the middle of nowhere, that seemed a little bit illogical. Who's going to steal a tractor up in the middle of nowhere? Chris is somebody I knew in like grade 1. We knew of each other in grade 1. Due to life, I wouldn't say we were really friends in grade 1, but we ended up years later meeting each other. I recognized him by his voice, and we became very good friends, like brothers. No, is Chris Dave? No, they are definitely two different people. And Chris, a couple years ago, really messed up financially and has run from it, and I don't know where he is. Nobody that we know of knows where he is. And he's a guy that I consider like a brother. But yeah, he ran from his responsibilities instead of facing it like a man. And obviously, who's somebody that tried to get involved in helping me. He's a musician, a bit of a songwriter, and I figured, okay, he writes songs, maybe he can write comic scripts. So, well, that didn't work out too well. Well, she says semi because it was never officially adopted, Joshua. It's just to her, me. To me, he was my brother. To her, a son. No, he wasn't a band kid. I actually have a picture of him on my website too, from a couple years ago. Under the team section, let's see. Hey, Rapias, Chris was a Renaissance man. So he's gonna pop up and sue you if the Canadian Shield ever becomes popular. He could, but I doubt it. He's not quite that type of guy, or at least I don't think he is. But this is Chris here. Hey, Fly Fox! Is Chris the guy who's on the run for financial dealings? Yes, model. I've got to actually update these. Well, actually, Chris and maybe Neil. Gotta add in my cousin too. Might even have to put John up there. Whoever asked me about spaghetti hair or syrup sweat, I would really say spaghetti hair on the Summer Laugh Out Loud. This was on my channel, by the way. Where's John and Pope Raven, your new artist? Why does Tom Pick look like he's just got caught coming out of the circle? I have no idea. But he doesn't go to those. John, absolutely be on your website. Yeah, I just haven't updated that one in a bit. I can probably put 3 people on. I guess Pope Raven should be there too. Although, all I could do put on for Pope Raven is a picture of Pope Raven's icon. He'll say no because he's modest. Don't pay him any attention. But yeah, I've got to do some updates. That's one for sure. So I guess that's about it for now. Maybe I may or may not do something tonight over on Pied Piper of Hamilton for Gaming Night, with it being Good Friday. Not really. Rabias, you put Dillard on your site under Apprentice to Rick Piper. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm not sure where I'd put those who have been involved, or maybe another section, those helping out from time to time. I'd probably put Efren Artist on Canadian Shield #2 and Snowdrift #1. But yeah, hopefully either see you tonight on Pied Piper for Gaming, or we will see you Monday. I'm not sure. So bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful day.